Hey, what is going on, guys? Insidual here. Thank you guys for checking out the video. So the Night Witch actually has been released. It is coming out in 13 days, and there is going to be a challenge for it, just like there was with the Elixir Wizard. So that is going to be absolutely great. But I'm just going to give you guys a few statistics between the Witch level 1 and the Night Witch level 1. So the normal Witch, of course, is an epic, and then the new Night Witch is going to be a legendary card with the cost of 1 less elixir. The Witch is 5, and the Night Witch is 4. The Night Witch is more of a offensive card. You know, it's pretty much the complete opposite of the Epic Witch, with the Witch shooting both land and air. The Night Witch only has a melee attack, so that can be very effective. As you can see, you know, the normal Witch only does 52 area damage, while as the Night Witch does 285. So as well as if you check out the hit points, the Night Witch has 250 more hit points. So that is definitely going to be a quite a big difference there. You know, this might be like possibly the equivalent of, baby P.E.K.K.A deck, that where you send it in, except this is gonna actually have, bats actually helping it, as of the normal Witch has the skeletons, but this might work pretty well with decks that, with the miners, stuff that people use the baby P.E.K.K.A with, because of the incredible melee damage. So on top of that, though, the Night Witch is going to be spawning bats. So with the bats, they are going to be very fast, as in consideration of the skeletons who are just fast, as well as the Night Witch is going to be spawning level 9 bats, while as the level 1 Witch is only spawning level 6 skeletons. So that is that's a big difference, as well as the bats have a total of 16 more damage in comparison to level 6 skeletons. So and also the bats can attack air and ground, while as skeletons can only actually attack ground. So that is actually a big difference. But if it'll be interesting to see how the decks that the Night Witch goes with. I'm really feeling the miner and P.E.K.K.A deck, but the Night Witch definitely has a lot of potential, and I think a lot of people are going to be using this this important legendary card, and I really just can't wait to see what happens. So we're gonna go ahead and hop into some gameplay here. Alright, so in recognition of, we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna use a Witch deck. I don't have the highest level Witch, it's only level 3 because I've never really used her. But we're gonna try her out, and then we're gonna use a giant in front and then a bomber, so, and then as well as the Inferno Dragon, so that should help us counter golems and if we play a giant or something like that. So go ahead and hop into battle, and we'll see who we get. Some Dariosaurus. I've kind of pushed up a little bit in trophies, but I haven't really tried. But I'm not sure how high I could get because I haven't really ever completely tried. But we'll go ahead and put down Ice Wizard and the Witch to try to counter this Hog Rider and minion push, but he caught me off guard there. Hopefully we're going to go ahead and start off with the Giant and Witch, see if we can make anything of this, see if we can get some damage on him. And he's going to go ahead and Fireball our Witch. Because she's level 3, we are going to get that absolutely destroyed. So she's dead, and the Princess is going to be, not going to do too much to our Giant there. So we're just going to let him sit there and take the damage. And he's probably going to get that tower down to at least, he'll be able to take it, I think. One more punch. No, we're barely off, but that'll be just fine. We'll go ahead and put down Inferno Dragon. He's probably going to get this tower down with this push here. But we're not going to be able to do much about that. So we'll go ahead and try to take out his Princess. And we'll go ahead and also take his tower out in this next push. Once we get that, we'll go ahead and start on the next one over here. Because he'll probably counter those. Because if he doesn't stop that Inferno Dragon, it will definitely take out his tower there. We'll go ahead and zap those minions. Just so we can take them out when they get down here to the to our side of the arena. And he should be sending in a Hog. I doubt he'll go for the 3-star. So we'll go ahead and get some archers ready. Actually, no, we'll start with a Witch just in the back in case he doesn't send in that Hog yet. But he will most likely Fireball her once she gets this tower here. And we'll go ahead and put down a Skeleton Army here to counter these Elite Barbs. And then we'll go ahead and make our push with a Giant and a... no, actually, we'll go ahead and see if we can get this Princess with the art. No, we're not gonna be able to. He's gonna, you know, get our attention on the ice golem there. So our giant's still going to town though, so we're getting a good bit of damage. Go ahead and zap these minions on the tower, get that out of here, and then our ice wizard should take care of the minions there. We'll go ahead and send in another giant, level 7, and that hog rider did absolutely nothing, as well as a bomber behind it. See how he takes care of this one, and we'll go ahead and put down another ice wizard. We have our giant tanking, and that princess got destroyed by our bomber there, so we're doing good. And oh, bomber gets another hit off, and hog rider's coming in pretty hot as well. We're gonna go ahead and put down the witch also to. Ooh, are we going to get hit by the fireball? No, we're not. So those elite barbs are going to do nothing yet again. Giant down in the middle. That way we're a little bit closer. And we'll go ahead and zap so he doesn't take too much damage. Hopefully, can he get a hit off? He can. And that is going to give us the win here. Go ahead and put a few troops back just to make sure that Hog Rider can't get any damage. And we're going to take one win there. We'll go ahead and hop into one more battle. And we'll take those 30 trophies and get a gold chest. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and hop in one more battle and see what we get. Facing Voltar. And, you know, we're getting on up there in trophies. I have not been to Legendary, so, you know, maybe push once I get a few more cards a little bit higher level. And he's going to be using the Royal Giant. We'll go ahead and try the other side with a Giant and a Bomber. And hopefully we'll be able to get our Inferno Dragon by the time that Royal Giant gets up to our lane here. Ooh, these elite barbs are not looking too good for us. We're gonna either have to make a decision to stop the elite barbs with the Royal Giant, or oh no, he's got fire spirits. This is not a good push for us right now. We probably should have defended before we went on the attack, but that elite barb is actually gonna go for that skeleton there, and he's not gonna get a hit off. We're gonna stop these minions from doing any more damage, hopefully, and we do. So we did take a hard hit there from that Royal Giant, but we did start the elite barbs. He hasn't seen our witch yet, or our Inferno Dragon, so we can get him later on, hopefully, in that. So it is interesting that he started with the Royal Giant in the back instead of at the bridge, and he's going to do the same thing again, actually. So we're going to go Giant, and then we'll go, let's see, should we go Witch? We'll see what he does. Oh no, level 10 minions, we can zap that, and they are perfectly fine. So he's going to have to counter it over there. And we have our Inferno Dragon on the Royal Giant. So we should be able to stop that push easily. And it is completely done. Now we're going to stop his goblins there as well. And the Inferno Dragon didn't get to do you know, very much with the tower on the left there. And the Ice Wizard's not going to get anything really there. So about to go into double Elixir. So we'll probably go ahead, and I don't think he has a fireball. We're gonna go ahead and put down a skeleton army and a witch to stop these guys. And we're probably gonna, yeah, we're gonna get zapped there. Hopefully we can pull back if she puts out some more skeletons, and she does. Put a giant in front of her, and we're gonna take this left lane, hopefully, and we're gonna put a ice wizard behind that. And we have our witch, another witch here. And we're not going to zap because we do want to save our zap for his minion horde, which is right there. Take the whole thing out without a problem. And we're going to need to put down Inferno Dragon for this Royal Giant here, as well as we'll go with archers. And we need to, we need that Inferno Dragon to lock on. If he doesn't lock on, we could be in some trouble here. Let's see. If we start a push on the right side with a Giant and we'll go Bomber, Ice Wizard instead, and he's gonna put down these elite barbs, so hopefully this Bomber and Ice Wizard can do some work on them over there, and we can zap these minions before they do too much. And we are looking at, ooh, let's see, I'm not sure if he puts down, he should have a Royal Giant coming down this lane here in a second, I'm assuming, so we're gonna want to stop him right away. So we're gonna head and do these guys on him. And we need, no, looks like we're going to take the L on this one because he's going to zap us. We're not going to be able to get enough damage on that Royal Giant there. But well done to him. He stopped us. Like I said, I'm not the best with the Witch, but, Night Witch is not the best for defense. It is absolutely amazing at offense, with the fact that it's not a air hitting troop. It's specifically melee, and then it lets out the bats. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe.